What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Today we got this Ford F150. This is a 5.4 liter Triton. Okay, somebody already did the brake pads and rotors on this, so we're gonna redo it because the customer wants some greasing. So even though I don't have the new pieces, you're gonna see me how to take this off, how to put it back on. We're gonna replace his upper control arm. We're gonna replace a lower ball joint. We do have it in a brand Moog here. This is what it looked like, and this is the part number right there. Right and left is the same thing. Okay, we're gonna need a you're gonna see a tool for a ball joint to compress a ball joint that's separate. But to begin with, we got a wire brush, we got a hammer, we got WD-40, we got an impact gun, we got a pry bar, we got a 14mm, we got a 22mm gear wrench also. We got a swivel half-inch drive for the impact gun. We got a 24, we got a 21, and we got an 18, and we got an adjustable wrench. And we're gonna need a 30mm for that shock bolt in the bottom. Anyways, let's begin this job. And also you're gonna need a ball joint compress tool. It looks something like a C-clamp. You will see that in the video. Anyways, there might be more than one part in this video, so let's begin this job. So to begin the whole job, what we want to do is we're gonna start lubricating things. So clean up the bolts and throw some WD-40 on it. Clean off this rust. Don't worry about the brakes. Same thing down here. Go all around it. Once you have the rust out, all the corrosion out, take some WD-40, spray on it. Not a lot, just a bit. Okay, there you go. And there you go. And if you want to do the same thing here, these are pretty clean. So spray some there, spray some down there, and we're fine. So we're gonna start off by taking off this rotor. We're gonna take off this caliper, but prior to that, we need to remove all these cables here. So we got these vacuum lines that go all the way down here, all the way back here. You'll see it better from this side. So just wiggle on this if you want to use a needle nose, and they should come out. There's two of them, just like that. Okay, one is smaller than the other one, so you can't go wrong. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna disconnect these little retainers from this line, because this line is just gonna stay behind the ABS line. We're gonna disconnect from up here. So it's very simple. If you can just fish it out, just a little connector, and you should be able to push on that and pull this off. Or we're gonna need a fork or a flat screwdriver, pop that open. Anyways, let's take this guy off from right here. Try not to yank too hard on the line, because you can damage the internal of the line, even though if it don't look from one side, and you don't want that. Okay, anyways, get that off, get this off, and then we're gonna begin by taking off this caliper and the bracket. So take this guy off. Once you have this off, your ABS line should be just eliminated. This should be eliminated. Only thing we got is this caliper here. So let's start taking off this caliper. Okay, before we start anything crazy, we do want to take off this little guy. This is a 20mm, this tie rod. And what we're gonna do here is just take this bolt off, keep your bolt in order. And after that, what you want to do is you want to tap here with the hammer, and your tie rod will fall out. You see what that does for us? It gives us a free play, and we're gonna go on the opposite side now. From this side, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take off the 14mm. What happened here? Okay, it said 13. I made a mistake, so we need a 13 instead of a 14. Okay, when they got me this 13, okay, going the wrong way. Okay, confusion from the opposite end. So let's take this guy off. Okay, so we got both of the bolts loose. Out. Let's put this like this way. It's blinding the camera a bit. So there you go. This caliper is not going to be easy to take off because the way the brake pads are designed, and these are brand new brake pads, so you're not gonna have any little space to compress the caliper any further. So if you can put this tool here, and you can usually force the piston to go back but as much as you can. If you can't, go a little further, do the same thing here again, and we should be able to get the bottom end off. Okay, nobody said this was gonna be easy. It's just everything is just heavy. That's the only problem. I don't do a lot of these, but good customer here, and I don't want to say no to him. So that's all. Have your hook ready. What you want to do is you want to hook everything up right to over here. Don't stretch that brake line. That's fine there. That's perfectly fine. So since we're going to be redoing the brakes, okay, so what we want to do is, okay, we're going to take that off. Down here, back here, we do have 18 millimeters. 18 millimeters, 1 and 2. We're going to impact those babies out. There's going to be quite a bit more tools we're going to need, which I don't have them on the list here. As we go along, okay, as we go along. So my caliper is going to bother me there. That's fine. There you go. That's one. It's okay to let it drop. Just be careful with your ABS cable there. And there's 2. So what happens is our bracket comes off with the pads. That's fine. And your rotor is going to come out. What this is going to do is we're going to have less weight on this guy. So we're going to save these 2 bolts. Anyways, we did that so far. Now is the hard part, okay? The hard part comes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to remove this whole spindle here, okay? The whole spindle gotta go. Okay, so to take out the spindle, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take off this 24 here, but we might have to jack up a bit or use a swivel so our impact gun can be in an angle where it won't bother the ground. Okay, there you go. Perfect. Perfect. We're gonna be putting a new bolt, but do save your bolt. Also, we're gonna have to take off the top one here, which is the 21. Okay, 21. So what I want to do here is now I want to put this bolt back. I want to catch like 3-4 threads. So when we hammer this, the spindle falls down, but it doesn't hit the ground. Okay, because we don't want to damage anything. There you go. Hammer these out. Okay, so what I want to do here next is everything is impact here. So impact. Okay, and down here, same thing, okay? It's gonna be hard for the camera to see. Okay, we forgot one step, okay? We're gonna have to go back a bit. We're gonna have to go back a bit. Forgot about this part here, okay? We need to take off this, pop this off, and take off the bolt inside. Okay, so let's bang this baby out. There's a little cup here. So it is gonna bend a bit, but it's fine. But once you get it moving, okay, this is not fun. This guy is not fun, okay? This guy is definitely not fun here. There you go. Once you get the little cup off, put it to the side. What we need to do is this 13 foot-pound. I'm sorry, this is 13 nut here. This is about 20 foot-pound. So if you need to tighten it, you're gonna be doing 20 foot-pound. This is locking the axle in. Okay, this is your axle here. So what you want to do here is you want to push your axle back. Axle will become loose. Okay, there you go. So we're back to square one. We're back to where we're supposed to be at. We're gonna be banging this guy until it falls. Okay, get it better angle. There you go. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to lift up and remove the nut, which is not going to be so easy, and your whole spindle is going to come out just like that. Okay. And what you can do is take your axle, put it up here. Okay, this is out of the way, and we're looking right at the ball joint. Whoop. We're looking right at the ball joint. Okay, so a little bit more cleaning. So get your wire brush, clean all around here, blow some air if you need to. What I like to do here is take your hammer and bang on this guy a bit. What that's gonna do is gonna loosen it up. And I'm not gonna go get any special retainer. I'm gonna just do it right here, right now for you guys. If you got a flathead screwdriver, that will work too. Okay, just be careful this doesn't fly out and hit you on the ice. There you go. That's what I like. And what we're gonna do is, so this is the retainer we just got off. We got a new one, don't worry. Okay. So we do want to clean the heck out of it, and we do want to put a whole bunch of WD-40 all around it, or any type of penetrating oil, and let it sit there for a while. Okay, this baby been sitting there for a good 40 minutes. Perfect. So to bang this guy out, you're gonna need a tool, ball removing tool, ball joint removing tool, and also compressing it back. So we need to find something that's gonna fit right here, and it's not gonna hit anywhere here. That's perfect. Okay, and then on the bottom we'll use this big hole so the ball joint can go right through. And let me just see which side fits well on my tool. There you go, fits really good, and this guy fits right there. So that's how I got it. Okay, what we're gonna do is slowly get this baby on, and you're gonna need a 22 millimeter depending on what size your tool is. So I'll move my camera back, and you guys are gonna see the whole thing as it goes down. And I'm gonna have to close my shop door down because there's a daycare center about 100 feet down. Boys, girls, Ford F150 is about to take some serious beating with this ball joint. Okay, it is gonna take a quite bit of impact in there to get this baby off, so make sure you have a good impact gun. I don't have a good impact gun. I do got a good impact gun, but it's not made for this kind of, I mean, you can use that, did the other side, no problem, but doesn't matter. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna just tighten this guy. Go slow, make sure you have glasses on so nothing hits you in the face. Okay, let my compressor charge. Okay, so right now it's packed with load, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep papping it with more load. Let's see where our camera is looking at, right there. Pay attention to here. can feel it. It's about that time almost. Don't put your finger or anything like that down there. Okay, if you do want to feel if your ball joint is aligned, okay, there's a line. You should have checked that to begin with. Don't put no finger in there. It's gonna snap your finger off. There you go. See, I felt it bubbling a bit and it's ready to go. Okay, let's take a look at this baby. Okay. There you go. Okay, so the customer requested both sides. Even the other side had to play on it. So this is what the ball joint looked like. Baby's out. Oh, you see that? I don't know if you saw that. Ah, the camera didn't see it. This baby landed. This baby landed as I tossed it. It landed perfectly. Let's see again. Nope. 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 I tossed it just like that, and it did flips, back flips, and it landed just like that. I don't think that's ever gonna happen ever again. That's never gonna happen in my, oh, almost. 1 in a million barley. Alright, let's see if I get this guy. Up. 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 Almost. Up. The first one was just perfect. God, come on. Oh, yeah. Damn, hopefully the customer's not watching. But anyways, there you go, guys. Oh, that's twice. Anyways, thank you for watching this little guy. Okay, time to clean up this baby really good. We need to clean the bore here. Okay, guys, we're gonna clean this baby up. Okay, so what they're requiring us to do is put red thread lock on this guy. So take some of that red screwy stuff, even some on the inside. There you go, perfect. So what we want to do here is, let me go get the bag. Okay, the bag has a hardware kit in here. There it is. And inside here we have the grease fitting. We got the cotter pin in here. Cotter pins in there. We got the retainer and a nut. Okay, so what I like to do is put this nut on. Okay, we don't want to damage the thread, so just keep it a little bit behind. So what I like to do is I like to start this guy up fit. So give it a couple of taps. There you go. Let's take off our nut. Should be a simple job, okay? Sometimes the ball joints can get jammed up. So now we need to get a smaller size that's gonna fit right here, right on this guy, so it doesn't damage anything. Also, we need to fit this guy here, and on the top we can just plain put this right here because we got a lot of gap here before the ball joint reaches, but we do need to stop at one point. So what we need to do here is we need to get our tool and adjust it a bit. Okay. We need to make sure everything sits perfect and even, nothing can be off. Okay, the ball joint needs to go in straight, okay? So that's one thing, you have to make sure the ball joint sits flush, sits straight. Okay, where's my socket for this guy? Where'd my socket go? Take off my socket from the impact gun, but I can't. Okay, it's down here. Okay, now we need to tighten this, okay? Make sure everything just sits like it's supposed to sit. I feel like it's not sitting, nothing is sitting like I want it to be. Okay, so what we want to do here is I want to just go tight a bit. There you go. Seems straight. Okay, we need to stop and take a look so it doesn't hit up on the top. So let's unwind. Okay, there you go. It's flush, so it's not gonna go any further. I need to go pick up another tool. Okay, I've been using this for years. This is a perfect spot. I've done it before in this Ford F150. It's a secret right there. So usually you will have more of these or smaller size of these, but my kit here is all screwed up and it's old. That's fine. And all this gold. Anyways, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do the same thing here. Just a different adapter up on the top. And we also need to make sure everything just sits and it doesn't move, because this can move up on the top and get disturbed in the bottom. Okay, it's not looking good there. There you go, baby. If I can do it, if Eric O can do it, and Mrs. O can watch him do it, I can do it and you can do it. Oh, it's not looking good. Yep. Let's see if I can capture this with my... There you go. Oh, let me tap it a bit. Bing, bada boom. Just make sure there's no gap down here. Don't even put your nail in there. And we're all set. This heavy duty tool, I hate to see it. Okay, I'm gonna put it away right now. And we'll look at it at the end. I'll show you all the tools, even though, like I said, we did mess up on the tool listing. This has gotta go. And there's our ball joint right there. Looking really good. Okay, so with this ball joint, we need to put our retainer on and the grease fitting. So this little rubber boot gotta come out. This is pre-filled, so that's the one thing I love my Moog. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to start this fitting up, and then we're gonna just turn it. We're gonna just use this adjustable wrench here, or you could go get a 10mm. It's up to you. 3x8 will fit also. There you go. Okay, I like to keep the fitting facing a little bit back so the water can just splash and get out of there. So let's go around one more time, and we're gonna end it facing back. Prior to that, if you want, you can put your retainer ring. We're gonna keep the retainer ring to be, remember, the same spot where we originally had it. And I got this long clip tool here, which I hate. Should have got a smaller one. Okay, so you know what, let me go get a smaller. I'm gonna use the same tool, but a smaller one. Okay. Okay, so we got this baby right here. all I want to do is get this retainer on. There you go. Make sure it doesn't stick out like that, and make sure you keep your hands on it and keep some safety goggles on, and the retainer will fall in there, and then you can try to turn it by hitting it back and forth. Should move freely, easily, but there you go. Perfect, it's in there. So our next step is, while this is all loose, we could do the control arm. Okay, so we're gonna take off this, and remember, there's no load on this control arm, so that's fine. Okay, and let's get that control out of the way next. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch up our socket. This is a 30mm right here. This bolt is almost like 230 foot-pound if you want to torque it to the proper spec, and it comes out pretty easy. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a hammer to bang it out of there. The control arm is gonna try to move up, so if you want to use a little bit of pry bar, you can just do this, and your bolt should just wiggle out of there. That's how simple that is. Okay, now we're gonna have to move up on the top.